Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be, once again, from ZOTAC 300. We're still in the quarterfinals for some reason, so I might just go ahead to the semifinals afterwards. Hell, I might just go straight to the finals. Who knows, really. Actually I know, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. This is going to be between Inquisitive Hawk, the light blue human player on the top right, between or against DkH.Yoshi, who is going to be spawning us the purple undead player in the bottom left. Map is on Plunder Isles, and once again a new addition to the ZOTAC map pool. It has been confirmed that 301 is going to have a new map pool, or at least an updated one. I'll go ahead and check it out later on. And for those of you that, or at least I can't really say that because I'm going to be uploading at the night, so yeah, unfortunate, but I will be participating in 301, hopefully try my crack at it, and or at least have a crack at it, and or at least hope for the best, I guess. Okay, showing you around the map, we have a green creep camp, null warden camp over here, nothing too intimidating. 321, we have a 333 creep camp over here. Once again, not that difficult. Is this green? Yeah, it's still green. Okay, we have, I believe, our first expansion over here, guarded by an Ogre Magi and two Trappers. This is an orange creep camp. Rather interesting location to actually put your expansion, in my opinion. Rather open area, and it's right next to this ramp, which could be used for sieging purposes, but we might not even see that to this game. Goblin Merchant guarded by a Rock Golem camp. We do have human players, so we might be seeing that very soon being cleared out. Orange creep camp right here, the typical no overseer camp. So yeah. Now red drake camp over here. This looks rather difficult. I believe it's actually a red creep camp. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those later camps to be cleared out. A rather enhanced Null Overseer camp alongside with two Gnolls and two Assassins. We have our second expansion in the corner, two Assassins, two Gnolls, and one Overseer once again. We have a Nurlock Huntsman camp over here. I believe this is orange. And that's pretty much the map. The middle is of course a tavern, so yeah, that's pretty much the map. It is going to be a Death Knight versus Archmage. The DK does have the Rod Necromancy, and the Archmage does have level 2 as well as that +6 claws. Let's see how Yoshi will turn out to do against Inquisitive Hawk. Now it doesn't look like he has any intentions of going to tier 2, or at least I don't think so. He is not saving up resources at all, so we might be seeing an expansion being placed down, or at least, who knows, maybe we might see an expansion. They would go with those militia, and where are they moving on to? I'm not sure. They might be going for that gold mine, which would of course make sense if he's going for an expansion. And yes, he is. Huh. I was right for once. A long distance creeping over here. Yoshi's actually going for a mass school opening. Rather interesting choice to go for, especially on a map like this. I'm honestly not even accustomed to this sort of map, so not sure how well what is it? Ghouls will do. Not sure if the Death Knight got that kill, but I'm assuming the Archmage got it, as Yoshi was just a little bit off on that Death Coil, and it was a very nice move from Hawk to actually pause his damage. Rather nice job, or at least lucky break, that the Death Coil didn't kill it. The item is going to be a Gloves of Haste, and Hawk is going to be placing down that Town Hall. Now we see Yoshi revealing his mass ghouls, but it's nothing really to be feared about if you're a human player like Hawk. Footmen, obviously, a little bit beefier than a ghoul, and I guess they attack or deal more damage, or at least the same amount of damage. Ghouls, are they heavy? Yeah, they're heavy. So yeah, they're pretty much on even ground. We do have Yoshi clearing out this green creep camp over here. No good items for the Death Knight just quite yet. Unfortunately, those green creep camps don't even hold any items, let alone tomes, so yeah, he should be going for bigger camps later on. Yoshi is nearly completed with that tier 2 as well, so maybe, just maybe, he'll get that Lich alongside transitioning to tier, or 2 Crypt Fiends, and maybe tier 3. He has the resources to go either way, so. Okay, Yoshi does have the Unholy Aura at level 2, and he is going straight to tier 3. But the better question is Yoshi going for more Crypt Fiends or more Ghouls? He is facing a little bit of a lumber problem, so he can't really hire up another hero, or I guess produce any Crypt Fiends. Hawk did clear out that green creep camp, so he did get himself to level 3 on that Archmage. Plus 3 intelligence has been dropped, but he is going to ignore it for some time until he either passes or just remembers. Okay, I don't think Yoshi's in a good position, or at least not quite yet. He's rather vulnerable right now. All he's got is mass schools, which I guess do evenly against those footmen, but level 3 Archmage, level 2 Death Knight, let's see how that will actually turn out the fight. Here we go with the level 2 Elementals, just a little bit beefier than the level 1 counterparts. Spirit Tower nearly completed, so this might actually pose a big threat for Hawk, unless he can actually get it down in time. No, he was not able to, and we will have 2 towers for Yoshi, Nubian and his Spirit Tower. Okay, it looks like Yoshi did lose a ghoul, but his opponent will lose a footman, so that, I guess that's pretty much even casualties for both players. Hawk halfway to tier 2, and I can't tell what he's actually going to get. Defend is going to be researched, but Yoshi does not have any intentions of going to Crypt Fiends, or at least not yet. It is either going to be a rather late transition or just no transition at all and going to Frenzy Ghouls, and we might even see Gargoyles. Who knows, once that tier 3 gets done. Null Overseer camp is going to be cleared out, and the first item for the Death Knight will be a +2 ring, which is not that welcoming at all. Okay, tier 3 is about to be completed. That's going to be additional DPS for the undead base as well. What is that? Second slaughterhouse, so we are going to actually focus on destroyers. I think that's what's actually the intent for Yoshi, and it does look like it. He is getting that obsidian, destroyer form, and he's halted his ghoul production for now. Also nearly finished with his Lich as well, so gonna be really interesting. Hawk has indeed finished his tier 2, and he is going to place down a blacksmith, so this could go either way. It'll depend on what Hawk gets. He might go for riflemen, he might go for siege engines, mortar teams maybe, who knows. Level 4 on the Archmage versus a level 3 Death Knight, level 1 Lich. Do we have a second hero coming up? Yes, we do. Nearly completed with that Mountain King. Archmage is going to get that Tome of Knowledge, or maybe that was a Manual of Health. Man, just really gotta pay attention to something. Elemental is going to get surrounded immediately, so not the best action Hawk has done so far. Frenzy is being researched, or at least upgraded. Man, I really got to differentiate between research and upgrade. Here we go with the Destroyer's Absorption on that Elemental. We're going to see that Orb of Corruption, or at least one of it, do that splash damage for a little bit. He needs to absorb that water elemental once again. There we go, and there we go with the 75 mana right there. One ghoul is going to be taken down, but one footman, or at least two footmen it looks like, for one ghoul. I guess that's a fair exchange. Meanwhile, Yoshi's going to be attacking with these two destroyers over here. Now, this one did absorb mana from the other statue, but it really can't do anything, and the mana is going to be burning up. Now, Hulk is doing a good job towering up in both his bases, really. He's got 7 towers over here, 7 towers? No, yeah, 7 towers over here as well. So, he's rather turtled up, really. And I guess towers do fairly well against those destroyers, as they are light armored units. Now the Mountain King's taking a heavy amount of damage. He will be taken down with a death coil, and the absorption will take down that elemental. However, this is a defensive, I guess, accomplishment. He needs to do something about his opponent's own bases, otherwise he's just going to be pumping up units. And yeah, I was going to say it, he is going to be going for possibly siege engines, which are something those destroyers will have to be occupied on doing. Staff teleportation is going to be used. No CC from the undead army. Agility has been used on that Death Knight. He does have +3 intelligence. So far, not really that great items for the undead army. 2 +6 claws on that Archmage. We do have black gunpowder, so we might be seeing those. Oh wow, actually we're gonna see those flying machines instead. Rather weird. To be honest, that is not weird. I take it back. Flying machines do absolutely amazingly against those destroyers. The problem is, you know, even if you've masked up those flying machines, the problem is facing those destroyers when they all have mana. So biggest concern for me for Hulk right now. I think siege engines would have been a little bit more efficient, as yeah, they take additional damage from destroyers, but they have a lot of health to begin with, and you know, you can just easily rush against the base, possibly take down these ziggurats, and then just get hard counters for those destroyers, and Yoshi would not be able to recover. Paladin, third hero. So okay, the typical human 3 heroes right over here. Flying Machine is going to be spotting the majority of this base. Not sure what his intent was, but he will be revealing those flying machines to Yoshi's, I guess Yoshi himself. This expansion attempt has been cancelled. Meanwhile, Hawk did place down a scout farm over here. That is one of the entryways to his base. The rest, or the other entryway, is over here. Now the ghoul, hoping to take or pick up that Dark Ranger third hero. I think we do have the resources. We do not have the ziggurat. But if Yoshi actually goes for that third hero, he is going to be over upkeep, and that's pretty much what his expansion was actually intended to fix. So upkeep is going to be a little bit of a problem until he gets an expansion or he finishes his opponent off very quickly. Now the flying machines do have +1 attack. Let's see how those turn out. Red Drake, obviously a very vulnerable target against these flying machines as well. But Hawk is actually going to be retreating for now. I believe, yeah, he did spot this undead army very close, so rather risky to go for that red creep camp. +2 gunpowders being researched, and we currently have 10 flying machines. The 10th one is actually flying around, not sure why. Maybe just scouting around for shades. Do we have a sacrificial skull pit? No, we don't. We have more destroyers, or at least obsidian statues for now, on the way. Rather interesting to see destroyers being double pumped. We do have, wow, a Panda third hero. Okay, so Panda, obviously a retaliation hero against those flying machines. Yoshi definitely considered about his situation right here. Obviously, he weighed the panda more important um, than that Mountain King. So, yeah, he wants to counter those flying machines instead of counter the Mountain King. So, smart choice. But will it actually work for now? Don't know. Lionheart of the Stormwind has been picked up on the panda. Unfortunately, it has been, or the item was picked up from this side of the map, so Hawk needs to go after this red drake if he wants a very valuable item. But I think, yeah, Yoshi is actually going to be going for his own red creep camp, but he is going to be meeting Hawk right over here. The Lich is on the way to pull it. Oh, you don't do that. Thankfully he didn't, but we do have a Stormbolt on the way on the Lich. Death Knight will most likely be able to heal him up. Oh, but actually, Hawk is going to be pulling away for now. We do have Griffins as well, so Griffins are going to be very, very strong choice. Oh, there we go with Yoshi pulling the camp. Is this going to be smart? We do have about six destroyers, 5 destroyers in the air. Number 6 most likely going to come out as the Obsidian Statue has been absorbed. Not quite yet. Okay, here we go. Fortunately for Hawk, those elementals are taking the brute amount of the mana damage, but the elementals do provide mana for those destroyers themselves. There we go with the massive splash damage right over there. Of course, those flying machines do a lot of damage as well once they have focus firing, but not as much as I would have expected. Even for 2-0 flying machines, those destroyers are 1-1. Okay, Griffins, there we go with the Frost Nova right there. Holy Light trying to heal up that Griffin. That one, ooh, just very close to dying, but he will be Staff of Sanctuary right there. Tons of flying machines just absolutely demolished. We do have a Thunderclap, and the Mountain King immediately focused down. I don't think we had a Breath of Fire on the from the panda just quite yet, so I'm actually very curious to see how much damage that panda could do. Not a lot, obviously. We did have a little bit of fail. Breath of Fire right there. Absorption from the elementals. Pretty much Hawk is feeding his opponent mana, which is not something he should be doing. I don't think the elementals are even worth it anymore, so he should stop summoning those elementals. Paladin's obviously full health, but he can't really heal himself. He's not full health, he's very low on health. He's full on mana though. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And he's gonna be Staff Sanctuaried. Okay, Hawk, how is this gonna work out? Breath of Fire right there, not doing that much damage, but enough damage. Okay. The problem is for Hawk, those flying machines are only good once they're masked up. But the problem against versing destroyers is that they do splendidly well against clustered up units. So yeah, this is going to be a rather difficult fight to actually handle. We do have the ground battle actually working out for Yoshi. The air battle slowly dying, really slowly favoring Hawk. Those Griffins will be able to wreak havoc against that Lich, which is going to be a big problem unless he's going to be healed up. No, he is not. Level 3 Lich going to be taking down Yoshi. Going to get the GG, and Hawk managed to burn through those destroyers and force the win. Okay. Okay, fair point. I honestly thought Yoshi would pull it, but Hawk was able to do it instead. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in game 2, and we might see a game 3, who knows.